John Hendry, Barnsley Football Club. Keep watching Premier League football.
Among the disused collieries of South Yorkshire, just north of Sheffield, is the market town of Barnsley. The demise of the British coal industry hit Barnsley hard, but after major depression has come meaningful regeneration, with the football club a symbol for the new beginning. Founded in 1887, Barnsley were promoted to the First Division in 1981, or just staying up with success. But the arrival of Danny Wilson changed everything. In his third season as manager, Wilson took Barnsley into the top division for the first time. He's no stranger himself to the top flight. As a midfielder with the ability to score, he played at Luton and Sheffield Wednesday. But nothing matched winning promotion to the Premier League.
It was fantastic, obviously. You know, the words couldn't describe the scenes in the last game of the season that when we beat Bradford. But I think really, you know, it's all the hard work that you put in over the years, and really trying to tell the boys what it's like to play in the Premiership, and you're forever telling them there's only one place to play. But until you get there, you can't really you confirm it, you know. But I think they realise now how exciting it's going to be, you know, and I think they're thoroughly looking forward to it.
Crucial to Barnsley's success has been their captain, Neil Redfern, who appropriately scored their first ever goal in the Premier League against West Ham. Redfern then sealed that first historic win with a brilliant goal against Crystal Palace. And as a local lad, he appreciates football's significance to the fans.
They have had it rough, you know, over the last decade or so, and it's just given them, you know, something to enjoy, you know, somewhere to go on a Saturday afternoon, cheer the side on, and it has actually brought the community together, you know, and the lads know that, and it's you know, it's a fantastic feeling on a Saturday afternoon when you feel everybody pulling for you.
33-year-old Scotsman John Hendry arrived from Middlesbrough last season and made a major impact up front, scoring some classy goals and winning the Player of the Season award. But if Hendry's contribution has been important individually, the real secret of Barnsley's success is their team spirit.
That was one of the biggest factors of our success last year, and it's important we carry it out on this year. We've got a few wisecrackers in the dressing room, and we have a bit of banter, and it's great camaraderie amongst the lads.
But to survive in the Premier League, Wilson knew he had to spend, and 4 foreign signings have arrived. Georgi Christov was brought in from Partizan Belgrade to strengthen the strike force. Then there's Lars Lies, a German goalkeeper from Bayer Leverkusen. And Aleš Krizan, a Slovenian international defender. Wilson's final addition, Eric Tinkler, has just helped South Africa qualify for the World Cup finals. But he didn't even know where Barnsley was until he arrived.
They've been all great towards me. Danny Wilson, the coach, has been really, really friendly. He's really tried to help me settle in, and I got no complaints whatsoever.
Barnsley failed their first test at home, beaten by West Ham. But that victory at Crystal Palace was a major psychological lift for everyone at Oakwell. Now for the cup winners, Chelsea.
I think, you know, what's been going for us recently is that, you know, possibly we are a team that's an unknown quantity from Chelsea's eyes. I'm sure that Ruud Gullit and Graham Rix and his staff have done the homework on us anyway. You know, I'm sure they'll treat us with a lot of respect, as we will with Chelsea. But we'll try and play football, and obviously we know that they will try and play football, and hopefully on the day the best team will come out the winners. Or if Chelsea's the best team, the worst team will come out winners.
It's a confident Barnsley side then that prepares for the visit of Chelsea in front of a full house at Oakwell. Ruud Gullit's Chelsea team lost their opening fixture at Coventry, and he's sprung a pre-match surprise for this one. Italian star Gianluca Vialli has been included up front rather than Mark Hughes. Gianfranco Zola will partner Vialli, a combination that Gullit tended to overlook last season, with Vialli used mainly as a substitute. The abundance of talent at Gullit's disposal confirms the gulf in spending power between the two teams. But Barnsley's determination to survive in their first top-flight season guarantees huge vocal support from a partisan crowd. Neil Redfern captains a Barnsley side that includes Eric Tinkler, but not Macedonian striker Ristov, who's only a substitute. Up front, Danny Wilson relies again on his experienced strike force of John Hendry and Paul Wilkinson. Injury keeps French international Frank Leboeuf out of the Chelsea starting 11. His place in defence goes to Andy Myers. Ed De Hoy from Feyenoord is the new #1 goalkeeper at Stamford Bridge. And Uruguayan Gustav Poyet from Real Zaragoza is another summer recruit destined for a regular place. The commentator is Paul Dempsey.
Ariane Dossou. Bullock over the top. It's another good ball. 2-on-1 here. Yet again, a reminder of Redfern's ability to drift into space. Player who needs watching. Got in there between the midfield players and Chelsea's central defenders. No problem for Dave Watson. Moses. Here foul by Myers on Wilkinson. Bullock. Did well to continue his run, and he's in here on goal. It's 1-on-1. What a goal it would have been for Darren Bernard. Well, he seemed surprised to get the chance. So, intelligent ball. Just asking too much. There may well have been an offside here as the So knocks it in. It's Vialli actually who's maybe just a little bit casual. Myers again climbs all over his man. This time it was Wilkinson, and this time he is penalised. Eden. Clever ball. Redfern again finds space for himself. Well, the danger signals are very clear for Chelsea here. Only needs a yard. Poyet was in proximity, but he still got his shot off. Hendry in goal side. Had to be headed clear, and it was by Clark. Now it's Chelsea's turn on the counter. 3-on-3 for a moment. Zola's ball wasn't really good enough. Sounds sacrilegious to say it. Wise gets another chance. Petrescu has burst forward as well here. And danger, not past. It's Petrescu! Chelsea lead, and how coolly Dan Petrescu finished it off. 25 minutes gone. Welcome to the Premiership, Barnsley. Every mistake is punishable with a goal, and the defending just wasn't good enough here. Dazou simply had to clear his lines and couldn't, and Petrescu was coolness itself. A goal out of nothing, but that little bit of quality opens the way for Chelsea. Lovely finish from Petrescu. Vialli got the header. Picked up by Wise. Now can Chelsea inject a bit of pace into the attack? Sinclair shown inside. Good ball from him. And yet again a mistake gets punished. And this time it's Gustavo Poyet. 38 minutes gone, and Barnsley's troubles double. Sinclair shown inside and produces possibly his best pass of the entire game so far, but Poyet has oceans of room. He's so good in the air. Credit the keeper Watson for keeping the first one out, but the ball squirms away from him on the wet turf, and Poyet recovered. Wilkinson knock on. Hendry in here. Now he needs help. Has he done enough to force a corner off Myers? Yes, he has. Barnard with it. Not a bad one. Well read by De Hoy. Petrescu is so alert again, reveling this more forward role today. Vialli. What a splendid strike from Gianluca Vialli. 43 minutes on, and sadly for Barnsley, this one is all over by the shouting unless they can do something quite dramatic. It's not been a very happy time for Gianluca Vialli at Chelsea, but goals like this remind us all of his talent. Petrescu's swift pass forward and an instant finish, top class. With no disrespect to Barnsley, this game should be over as a contest. There's another little case in point. Defender dwelling on the ball. More punishment perhaps here. Vialli. Oh, how athletic he was. Well, now it is all over the contest, I'm afraid. It's a second for Gianluca Vialli on 57 minutes. And it really is as easy as it looks for players of his quality. Another mistake, basic mistake by Moses. Ball given away. It's going to end up in your own net. Poyet carried it on, and Vialli was given a second opportunity. And it really is becoming a tale of woe here for Barnsley. Looks very much as though it could be another of those seasons of soap opera involving Vialli at Chelsea. Fans love him, players love him, manager won't pick him. And when he does get picked, weighs in with goals. Nice problem for the manager to have. And there's more competition provided by this man, Flo. Here he goes. Impressed against Liverpool in the European Cup Winners' Cup last season. Again, it's so easy for Chelsea to break it up. Di Matteo, Poyet, excellent pass to Wise. Lovely Chelsea move. Absolutely beautiful goal. Hat-trick for Gianluca Vialli. And he does make it look ridiculously easy. It's 5, and even Hullet is impressed with this one. Barnsley all over the place at the back, and Vialli with time to stroke it in the corner. What a lovely way to come back to the first team. Good strike from distance, and the Hoy was having to watch that from Tinkler very carefully. Well, that would have restored a bit of pride. That's a real strike from Tinkler in this game, although we do know that he can worry keepers from outside the penalty box. Here's Flo looking to get on the sheet for the first time today. Little chasing back. Let's hope for Barnsley's sake that this is a day from which they can learn something and not rather be shell-shocked and demoralised. Defender and keeper got in each other's way. 4 for Vialli, 6 Chelsea. And I venture to suggest that insinuate for this. Gianluca Vialli has never had an easier quartet of goals in one game, and poor Dave Watson stands indicted in a couple of them at least. All this without the aid of Mark Hughes. Here's Flo. Almost creeping inside Watson's far post. Credit the keeper this time. If it's the first time you've seen Dave Watson today, don't be too critical of him. He's put together a couple of excellent seasons at Barnsley, and one bad day doesn't make a bad keeper. They're going to have some very tough games this season, Chelsea, if they are to be up with the top sides. And it's going to be a long, hard campaign. But this has been as easy as one could imagine it to be. A memorable afternoon for Gianluca Vialli, first recalled to Chelsea's starting lineup. Maybe he was surprised, just as the rest of us were. And although he looked slightly out of sorts and lacking match sharpness early on, which is only understandable, he was soon able to remind us all of the quality of his outstanding international class finishing. A 4-goal tally for Vialli. Physically and tactically, Chelsea outpowered and outthought Barnsley today, and even despite an excellent early showing from Barnsley, first mistakes were punished hard, and then the class gap told. Vialli keeps the match ball. A Barnsley 0, Chelsea 6 at Oakwell.